We are group 4 and we are going to talk about sleep. Next page. And this is the content about our PowerPoint. Next page. And first, I'm going to talk about researchers of sleep. And my name is Zhou Shuyou. Next page. Well, let's talk about why we choose this thing to be our presentation. Okay, and that we all love sleep, but most people don't get enough of it. Next page. Each year, the average American lost 11 days worth of productivity from lack of sleep, which can lead to memory loss and difficulty concentrating and lack of motivation. Okay, next page. And the average adult needs between 7 and 8 hours of sleep at night, but the quality of sleep also matters. Next page. And let's talk about few tips for getting the best rest possible. First, cool down your room. This is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. You might fall asleep faster if you warm your body up just before bed. Okay. And even though if you are tucked under a warm blanket, researchers find that a cool head is conducive to better sleep. Next, use light to your advantage. And your body has a natural sleep cycle regulated by exposure to light. So in the morning, get a nice dose of light to tell your brain that it's time to wake up. An hour before bed, dim lights and turn off screens. This cues the brain to prepare for sleep. And finally, if you want to get really serious about good sleep, you can incorporate herbs to your nighttime routine. You can either breathe in a lavender oil before bed or put a lavender pillow on your eyes while you sleep. And let's move on to vocabulary.
Okay, I am one page. I'm going to introduce the vocabulary. Okay, number 1 is productivity. The rate at which a company or country makes goods, usually judged in connection with the number of people and the amount of materials necessary to produce the goods. And number 2 is concentrate, to direct your attention or your efforts towards a particular activity, subject, or problem. Number 3, slight, small in amount or degree. Number 4 is metabolism, all the chemical processes in your body, especially those that cause food to be used for energy and growth. Number 5, tuck, to push a loose end of a piece of clothing or material into a particular place or position, especially to make it tidy or comfortable. Okay, and number 6, dose, a measured amount of something such as medicine. Number 7, cue, a word or action in a play or film that is used as a signal by a performer to begin saying or doing something. Number 8, incorporate, to include something as part of something larger. And number 9, lavender, a plant that has green leaves like needles and small, pale purple flowers. Number 10, meditate, to think calm thoughts in order to relax or as a religious activity. Okay.
We all love sleep, but most people don't get enough of it. Each year, the average American loses 11 days worth of productivity from lack of sleep. This sleepiness can lead to memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and lack of motivation. The average adult needs between 7 and 8 hours of sleep a night, but the quality of sleep matters too. Here are a few tips for getting the best rest possible. First, cool down your room. The best sleep, on average, happens when the surrounding environment is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and you might fall asleep faster if you warm your body up just before bed. Coming out of, say, a warm shower into a cooler room causes a slight decrease in your body's temperature that can help make you drowsy by slowing down your metabolism. Even if you're tucked under a warm blanket, researchers find that a cool head is conducive to better sleep. Next, use light to your advantage. Your body has a natural sleep cycle regulated by exposure to light. So in the morning, get a nice dose of light to tell your brain that it's time to wake up. An hour before bed, dim lights and turn off screens. This cues the brain to prepare for sleep. Finally, if you want to get really serious about good sleep, you can incorporate herbs into your nighttime routine. You can either breathe in lavender oil before bed or put a lavender pillow on your eyes while you sleep. Now, this sounds really new agey, but the controlled trials done with lavender as a sleep aid actually really back up its benefits. The effect is likely stronger if you pair lavender with some other relaxing evening routine like journaling or meditation. So give these tips a try and see if better sleep can help improve your life during the day.
Hello everyone, my name is Chen Fangyou. I will explain the note-taking part. I divide the notes into three parts. The first is the problem. Most people don't get enough sleep. The video mentions that the average American loses 11 days worth of productivity each year. Then there are some impacts of lack of sleep, memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and lack of motivation. The average adult needs 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night to get enough sleep. However, in addition to adequate sleep time, the video also provides some ways to improve sleep quality. The first is turn down the temperature. Cool down your room around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. The second is to use light. The human body has nature's sleep cycle regulated by exposure to light. 1 hour before bed, we can dim lights and turn off screens to create a darker environment that makes it easier for us to fall asleep. The third is the use of herbs, such as using lavender oil or a lavender pillow, which can effectively improve our sleep quality.
Hello everyone, I'm Cai Yiting. I'm a summarizer. This video tells us that if we don't have good sleep, we may have memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and lack of motivation. Next page. And it also gives us some suggestions to make our quality of sleep better. First, cool down the room. On average, when our surrounding environment temperature is about 18 degrees Celsius, we will have the best sleep. The study also tells us that even when we're in a warm blanket, a cool head makes a better sleep. Second, use light. Our body has a natural sleep cycle regulated by exposure to light. So, we need to expose to enough light in the morning and dim the light when we are ready to go to bed. This action is to tell our brain that it's time to wake up or sleep. Last but not least, we can sip herbs before bed. Let's move on reflector.
Hi, I'm Cai Yashen and I'm the reflector in this presentation. As a student studying industrial design, I can always fall asleep whenever I want. or I can't, so I don't really got a chance to try those tips, but it made quite sense to me, and I still got some arguments after I finished the video. That is, I don't think write diaries and do meditation is what people do, and turn off the phone before bed is a little bit hardcore. And the last one is about the herb things. You're gonna make sure the oil is real, or the fake one will poison your health. And that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Lin Chengyi. Let's talk about the question. Question 1. How many days worth of productivity does American lose from lack of sleep each year? A. 7, B. 10, C. 11, D. 17. Okay. Question 2. Which one is not a result of the lack of sleep? A. Memory loss, B. Difficulty concentrating, C. Lack of motivation, D. Having a stroke. Okay. Question 3. The average adult needs between 7 and 8 hours of sleep a night. True or false? Okay. Question 4. You might fall asleep faster if you warm your body up just before bed. True or false? Okay. Question 5. Which factor is not mentioned in improving sleep? A. Temperature, B. Light, C. Scent, D. Mood. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your listening.